I got a bomb here. I'll kill her. I'll blow this whole place up.
Go ahead. I don't shop here. All right. Who can forget that 1986 Sylvester Stallone classic, Cobra? He's cleaning up the streets and he's not bothering to take any names. Maybe that was a tagline. I don't know. It was a pretty rad movie. You should watch it. I don't know if that was the inspiration for today's snacks. I'd like to think it was. What are we doing? Glad you asked. We've got a new flavor of Takis. Takis Cobra. I saw these recently online. Next day, found them in the store. Interestingly, these aren't the super spicy Takis that we're used to. In fact, they're even advertising here on the bag, medium. Hopefully, they're better than a couple of the mild excursions that we've gone on with Takis that have just not quite panned out. So I don't know. It's got an exciting bag. It's got a Cobra fighting, eating, enjoying a Taki. I don't know. You interpret that as you will. But I love this bag. I love this art. This is cool. This does remind me of the what were the Dragon Sweet Chili. I'm not trying to remember. I'm actually trying to look at the tiny picture back here. Dragon Sweet Chili, which also had a pretty rad bag, that neon dragon on there. But you know, enough looking at this bag. Let's get into it. No scissors needed on this today. Nice. Well, let's give them a smell. I've smelled a few snakes in my time. Make your own jokes. This doesn't smell like any of them. In fact, according to the bag, of all flavors they could put in here, what would you guess? If you guessed Worcester sauce, you're correct. Worcestershire. That's the one. Weird. That's a weird flavor to go for. It's kind of meaty, kind of tangy, kind of vinegary. It's an interesting choice. I don't know that I'm getting that as a smell. Just kind of earthy. Looks-wise, they look just like the bag. Brightly sort of red-orange, kind of brick-colored. A lot of coating, which as we know, Takis are good. Good for the coats. Let's give it a crunch. Well, this has a hard tanginess to it. Got me right in the jaw, right where a lot of sour stuff gets, right? That, you know, like a sour lime, like that. You know, those super sour roulette ones that we did. You know, where like a Warheads might get you. That just sour wham right in the throat. Then the spice, the kick. This says medium. This is not going to kill me. It's not burning me up by any means. But there's a kick. There's a spice. There's the fangs of the Cobra sinking in. Also, I would say flavor-wise, is that real crunchy? While I didn't get a lot of
Worcestershire
smell in here, that taste is spot on. It's the same, that umami, that salty, tangy, vinegary, like I think anchovy is also
Worcestershire
sauce. Just all of that in a chip, in a rolled corn tortilla chip from the Takis folks. Weird, right? But I think this works. All right, so I put a number of these into my snack hole. And like I said, flavor-wise, they have nailed this. It is spot on. It is exactly what it says on the bag. It's
Worcestershire
sauce. It may not smell heavily of it. It's just kind of an earthy, chippy sort of smell. But that flavor, that is it. They they locked in on that. I don't know why. Again, what an odd flavor to choose. And I don't know exactly how that represents a Cobra, or if it's even supposed to. It may just be, hey, let's do a cool bag with a cool Cobra on it. You got it. And speaking of, they've got it. Is this any good? Oh yeah, it is. They've got it. It is medium, I would say, in spice. It does have that little bit of kick, and again, that solid like tanginess to it that will get you. But it's not going to burn a hole in your head, which if that's what you're looking for, they've already got that covered a million different ways. This gives you something a little bit different, a little bit lesser intensity for those who don't want that, but still want something to crunch on, and something I will definitely say is unique and good for it. But that's going to be it for me here today. I'm going to go crunch on a few more of those before I put that snake back in the basket. And I'm going to see all of you folks here next time.